The way ETV has put it together and the way you guys involved community partners like us and schools is truly fantastic.
Even though the cameras that you're going to get, that you have...
I think the Youth Media Project gives the student a platform to be creative. Giving a child a camera so that they can capture what they see through their eyes, I think it's very powerful.
Would you still try to stay a foot apart? Is that desk a part of your interview?
Oh, no, so we were actually moving a little closer.
Yeah.
It was something that I knew had never happened before, probably wouldn't happen again, and I didn't know what my role in it would be. And then after I got through the interviews, I was just so awed at how much of a role each individual person that I got to interview had in the whole movement. It was just amazing.
On March 1st, 2013, students from Benedict College and 3 South Carolina high schools came to ETV to learn how to conduct and record interviews. The next day, they were joined by 40 veterans of the South Carolina Civil Rights Movement. And the young people put their skills to work to learn history from those who lived it.
So the National Urban League historically started to assist African American people in making the transition from the South to northern communities.
I was able to work on my interviewing skills, how to set up shots, and how to properly talk to like an interviewee, and just basically learn how to work behind the camera scenes on where they need to sit and how to do different interview shots like over the shoulder or from the front. And it was really helpful because I was able to use it just in the past month interviewing a couple of people for my National History Day project.
The stories of the civil rights activists are some of the most powerful stories of our culture. I mean, think about getting up in the morning and you're going off to protest and you don't know if you're going to come back home. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean just going to jail, I mean dying.
Well, I interviewed Ms. Claudia Smith-Brinson. She participated in our area a little bit. She said that she walked from Davis Stage to Scotch Branch with the school I attend. And I was like, wow. And she said that many people didn't think that whites participated in the civil rights movement. And like, that struck me because like, I just thought only blacks participated in it. I didn't never known that whites would have been in the civil rights movement.
The men I interviewed, well, he was really shy, and I took that I had to make a lot of questions from my head to get him to talk more.
Mr. Elmore, your grandfather, he owned and operated several of the local businesses here. How were the businesses affected because of your granddaddy's actions to stand up against the primaries?
Well, once he won
the grandson, he was talking about how his dad and his grandfather had to sleep in the car because the Ku Klux Klan was after them. That was hard to hear, but it was sad.
Well, I have to tell you that just speaking to 3 of the young people today and hearing them describe what it meant to them to have knowledge and to have put a face on civil rights leaders and struggles and achievements changed the way they are interpreting South Carolina history, which is no small thing. Well, it's a model for creating critical literacy in classrooms and among these individual students, but it's a model for teachers to see. Having students understand just what it means to be able to come to SCETV and to work with professionals is huge. Even if the number is relatively small, the impact that knowledge has beyond that is very, very great.
This program is part of American Graduate. Let's make it happen, a public media initiative made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.